I really don't want the internet to be like, hey, this is the Mothra Boner Man, haha. Greetings, unfortunate audience, and welcome to... what is this exactly?
You are going to review all of those Godzilla movies next to you, based solely on the cover.
That's just nuts. That's absurd.
Fuck you, do it.
Well, that's exactly why we're gonna do it anyway, isn't it?
Because it's the most bootleg thing to do.
Yeah, we got a whole stack of stuff. Are any of these bootlegs, speaking of which?
Yes, I will tell you whenever you get to it.
I'll see if I can spot them. So, obviously, we have the Godzilla, obviously, is how it's pronounced, right? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
sure.
Godzilla. You know, like, when you look at, like, old-fashioned pictures, like, from, like, a coal mine or something?
Mm-hmm.
And you're just thinking, like, these are some grainy pictures. I know they're supposed to be, like, graphic images or, like, historical documents of some sort. That's all I get out of this. This ain't historical. This is... well, it's probably very historical, actually, for cinema. My point here is that this thing...
it is part of the Criterion Collection.
Yeah, this thing... it looks like garbage. I'll basically give this movie a coal mine out of 10, because that's what this thing looks like. It just looks like charcoal. And I'll take a look at the back, though. I take that back. Godzilla is straight up eating like a train. I don't know, we can maybe throw an image up later. But Godzilla's straight up like eating a train, and it's still connected to itself, which really just shows how great the Japanese train system is.
It's commentary on trains.
Yeah.
That's
trains.
what Godzilla started as.
Yeah, not radiation or anything. Trains.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll stuff this one down here for later.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, this thing keeps vibrating. I really don't like it. Take your son. Please just get rid of him. Get him out of here.
Sorry. Oh god. Alright.
Oh, so right. Godzilla raids again. This is the bootleg, isn't it?
It's not.
It's not? Here, hi. Seeing as this one appears to be a cover within a cover, it's trying to perhaps cover itself up, maybe? It's funny. Since this is second chronologically, or just the second movie?
We are not gonna get into the Godzilla timeline in this video.
God.
Could you give us some thoughts on the cover inside the cover?
The cover inside the cover?
Like the main cover, the one that would be on just the cover of the movie.
It looks oversaturated with red. So this movie's probably also not the best at art direction, perhaps, and oversaturated.
Black and white.
It's black and white.
Yeah.
Moving on. King Kong vs. Godzilla. Actually, I'm gonna give this one like a -2 maybe, because like, I don't know if you see this, but Godzilla and King Kong are both like definitely not their normal size there, because that is like a quite a few story tall like mansion or house or something, and I recall King Kong not being that big first of all, but Godzilla I recall being bigger, or just maybe not at this point in time. I don't know. I know nothing about these movies for the most part, other than some of the funniest dubbing, which I got to see in here. Oh, we get to see on the back though, we get to see George, right? I said George. We got King Kong on the back here, holding up a bunch of trains. If we look on the original, King Kong...
You just called Godzilla King Kong.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, it's like 2 a.m. Can't get the size of these right. I don't think they get the movie right either. Just saying.
I don't think Godzilla even fights King Kong.
You know what? I think they maybe team up. I think they team up and they destroy Tokyo and then...
save Mothra. Speaking of...
my Mothra. No,
I didn't fuck my mom. I didn't come on my mom. I didn't put my dick anywhere near my mom.
you gotta blow my nose now. You have to like edit this out.
Alright.
After that mishap.
Alright.
Obviously, this is like the best movie in the franchise, right?
It's actually really solid. It's a good movie.
You thought I was gonna take my glasses off.
Genuinely, I enjoy that
Best
one.
in the movie.
It's good.
Do I even have to do these? I know that's. I know it's
Yes.
the best one.
Yes.
I have to. All right. Well, I'll give this one.
What's your thoughts on the poster?
Oh, the poster.
Yeah.
Looks pretty sick.
That's what I'm trying to get like some thoughts on. Mostly is the covers in general, but like
the poster looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. It's like some nice like definitely over the shoulder shots, which show like power as it goes up, kind of.
Yeah.
Because you know Mothra, the queen on top. I didn't look at the back yet.
You love queens on top.
Oh yeah. We got Gydra. Gydra's back. Back. This is his first appearance, isn't it?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
It's the first one he's ever been in.
He's pretty good. I don't know about this cover though. Like, we have like a metallic like croissant there or something.
Metallic
above
croissant?
Or what? What the hell is that?
That's Rodan.
That's oh. So, Ghidorah and Godzilla get in a fight, and
That's a baby Mothra right there too.
yeah, baby Mothra, not Mothra though. What, you think you thought you were gonna trap me with that? No. No, you're disgusting. Get out of here. Look, even their bystanders down here, they're looking up in awe at the metallic croissant. They want a piece of that too. Just, I feel like none of them even get the croissant out of the sky. So, I mean, what's the point? Like, no one's even focused on it. They're all looking away from it.
Fun fact: if you see, Ghidorah's wings are multicolored in this. They made like the marketing release basically before they made the design final.
Invasion of Astro Monster. Presented in CinemaScope. That's what all of them say that have the poster inside the poster. See, I don't even know what to... This is just the same exact cover, except now we got some spacemen.
Yeah.
Which, I think it's like supposed to be like the moon in the background, I think? Is that supposed to be the moon?
Where do you think this movie takes place?
It doesn't actually look like the moon, though. It looks like Uranus, the best planet. So obviously it takes place on the surface of Uranus, the gas giant. I just realized that was a fart joke, and I hate my life now.
This is a gas giant. Okay, let's just move on to the next movie. We can't top that.
Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster. When a South Seas trip turns wet... When a South Seas trip turns wet, wild, and really weird, it's Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster.
Also known as...
Horror of the Deep.
Ebera Horror.
Ebera? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I would have said that Abira, so I would have just looked like an idiot.
I guess.
And I already do... I'm reviewing Godzilla covers with a pair of, like, fly goggles on for the internet.
What if this is what makes us big?
Then I'll look even more like an idiot.
So what do you think this one's about?
It's about how Mothra's still on top. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Mothra's still the best character.
Yes, she is.
This is where you get the best character development. Godzilla, what's wrong with your face, dude?
It's fine.
It's no wonder Mothra's on top. Like, everyone else looks like a fucking idiot. Then there are some, like, people at the bottom. Yeah, I think there are people at the bottom of, like, all the covers, but
yes.
it's
not
a big deal.
That was like a trend.
You got Mothra on the back as well, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Mothra on her back.
Oh.
We're like a fourth of the way through right now.
Alright, let's get going. Let's make it. What do you think of this?
Son of Godzilla.
Is there anything you have to say about this cover?
Praying mantis Ant-Man is trying to kill Manila. Godzilla's protecting him. Looks like they're building like a sandcastle. Trying to have a discussion with these two guys. Yeah. There's lightning striking on the beach, so they gotta come up. That's why they're building a sandcastle. No swimming for 30 minutes. The ant is just trying to kill Vanilla. Good. I hope he fucking dies.
Every time you throw down a DVD, the Godzilla goes off.
Yeah. It's probably symbolic of something. I don't know what it would be, but we'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out later.
Destroy all monsters. Yes, please. Except for Mothra. Manila's there again.
Mm-hmm.
No? Yeah. Ghydra's at the top. And, it's got, like, this, like, cheap, like, Rampage Total Destruction. I really like Manila's face. Like, it's so dumb, but it's great.
It's pretty good.
And, I see they finally got, Kraid and Ridley to join the crew. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean... you're not wrong. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's a...
Super Metroid uses shrieks from a lot of these.
Yeah.
The baby Metroid, which steals my wife's shriek... Mothra's shriek. None of this is gonna end up in there, is it?
I'll cut it out, don't worry.
Oh, none of the...
Yeah, I'll cut it out, don't worry. The
you're
Mothra stuff will be cut out, especially the part where you pop a massive boner.
That's humiliating, and
don't worry, there won't be a supercut of all of the Mothra moments.
Yeah, alright. I feel bad, like, even telling you about my secret love for Mothra, because, I mean, she's the only one that can tame me, so, is that still on?
What?
That's still on.
No, it's not.
Okay, good.
It's on now. We're recording again. Go on.
These covers are back.
Yep. So you got it nice and close. So what do you have to say about what's going on here?
Father-son bonding time. I like how Godzilla just has his hand up like this.
Yeah.
And just his mouth's going like, and he has like a beam like shooting out. I don't know, we definitely cannot edit that in at this. But then we got Manila, who actually has a better like ray than his dad, right?
Yeah.
Alright, then his dad
adopted dad.
Oh, okay, well either way.
Manila's adopted, that's why he's so shitty.
It's terrible.
My dad's adopted, I'm sorry.
So he's just like shooting a beam out that's better than his father. I'll ignore that statement. You got crab people coming up on them.
Yeah.
And Tarantulosaurus is coming out of the sea. Last time I checked, tarantulas are like terrible with water, but
it's fine.
Scrungosaur.
Okay, that's...
I want to call him Scrungosaur.
Alright, we'll just go Scrungosaur.
So, Scrungosaur is now my second favorite character in these. He probably has a lot of character development, yeah?
Yeah, he popped up in one movie and never came back.
He was probably just so good. They're like,
exactly.
We can't use him again. We want to challenge ourselves.
It's kind of like another monster that pops up later on. He's just so amazing, and like he kills Godzilla, and so they had to reboot the series.
Yeah, Manila. When the ultimate power of green takes on, when the ultimate power of green takes on the menace of unclean, it's Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster. What, you thought that was gonna rhyme, you fucking idiot? Godzilla R vs. Hedorah TM. You can't see it, but I just closed my eyes in disappointment there. First of all...
What do we got going on here?
Some misplaced lasers that can't even fit on the eyes. Wait, is this one of the bootlegs?
No.
It's not.
No.
Okay, well... These lasers are targeting Godzilla, but they don't line up to the eyes.
Yeah, that's official posters.
They're offline.
That's an official poster.
They're offline.
In fact, every single one of these so far have been official posters.
Good. Another alien invasion, more giant monster battles. That's just how things are when you're Godzilla on Monster Island. That's probably like pulled it out of view. Godzilla on Monster Island.
Yup.
Godzilla R versus Gigan.
Gigan.
Okay. So first off, we got like 3 Ghidorah heads on this Ghidorah. So we got 3 Ghidorah heads on this Ghidorah.
All right.
And 2 of the Ghidorahs?
Ghidorah.
It's just one entity?
It's just one entity, yeah.
So there's 3... Alright. So two of them are shooting out these, like, lasers. I know this guy's, like, supposed to be shooting a laser at, like, Godzilla, but I like to think it's more like Godzilla shooting a laser out of his dick.
So who on there is Gigan?
I'm gonna guess, Slicky Dicky, Tentacle Man here.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
alright.
not tentacles, those are claws.
So they are. Is this just one entity and not 3?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck is one of them controlling the ability to not shoot the fire, but the other 2 are? That means that each head has an individual brain personality. So I'm gonna say Ghidorah's. How about we make it official here? I'll change it. Don't worry. My grandpa actually knew like 3 guys who knew a guy who worked at Toho, so I might be able to change this. I'm gonna change this specific Ghidorah head. His name's gonna be Ghidra now. This is the bootleg.
Nope.
No? Godzilla Megalon versus Megalon.
Mm-hmm.
So Godzilla is versus Megalon.
Yep.
On a white background.
Yes.
There's no time, there's no space. Because Godzilla vs. Megalon is beyond space.
Yes.
These 2 beings defy space and time itself. These 2 beings are space and time itself. Whenever you go outside and you look at the stars at night, that's Godzilla and Megalon fighting. Goddammit, you motherfuckers. You go outside and you praise these 2. Because if these 2 weren't fighting, you wouldn't have your lives. You wouldn't have the stars at night. You wouldn't have time itself. Omega Man popped in for a slick cameo. I see you there, man. Like Superman.
So I'm gonna pop up what the really cool poster is right here, because it's Godzilla and Megalon fighting on top of the 2 towers. They're the Twin Towers.
The Twin Towers?
Yeah.
Whoops. I mean, you know, King Kong originally had him on top of this Twin Tower. Things don't age well. Zone Fighter and Godzilla.
Yep.
This is the bootleg.
Yes.
This is definitely the bootleg.
Yes.
It reeks of It doesn't... It doesn't even have a...
Alright, let's just move on.
It's
People don't even...
It's the best thing I've ever seen. This has to be the best one of the franchise. It's so good. It's so good that they're holding it from people. They know people want it. And that's why it's a bootleg.
This has never even been re-released in Japan.
Oh, hentai?
Sentai.
Hentai.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, what's next?
I know what this is. This is one of your creepy bootlegs, ain't it? Well,
it's secretly a Godzilla porn, that's why it looks so sketchy.
Yeah.
No, it's like the... Oh god. It's like the
I didn't put anything, I tricked you.
Okay, so...
Wait, I said Omega Man earlier, I meant Ultraman. There are like pink splotches on this I love. I know you've said move on like 5 times now. I'm not moving on from this, like ever. Like, the rest of the video is this, and this is gonna be the second part. I'm kidding, of course. This looks like fucking garbage, and Godzilla looks like he's like ripped right off of a $1 bill. Because that's probably what this movie is worth. Anyway.
It was not. I spent a lot of money.
I meant like it metaphorically. It was.
I spent like $30 on that.
50th anniversary. That's probably my favorite movie. No. Godzilla vs. Mecha Godzilla. We are out of ideas. That's a nice disc. I'm like checking the discs now, just cause like.
Oh.
It's just, you know, he's looking right at you.
That's kind of cool.
It's kind of neat. I do want to say this probably is one of the funniest covers I've seen so far, because it looks like Godzilla's like trying to steal his fucking lunch money.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Like Mechagodzilla is like, no, you know what it looks like? It looks like let's age ourselves up from like a 4th grade to a 12th here, because I've been saying fuck like 3 times now.
Yeah.
So you're probably not in 4th grade, and if you are, good for you, man. This looks kind of like a bad drug deal going on, kind of.
A little bit.
Like hey man, I didn't sell you that oregano. That was weed, man. I promise. And Godzilla's like, bullshit, I know what you sold me. I'm not just some punk little freshman or something like that. He looks like angry but not threatening, and that's the funniest part about it, because there's fire going on in the background. They're like destroying everything. But he looks like a pushover.
At some point he reveals that he has the power of magnetism.
Just, for added conflict. That's crusty. Is this what sex is like without foreplay?
As a man who canonically fucks, kind of.
Hey, 4th graders, stop watching now. Terror of Godzilla. I didn't even read that off the cover. I had to look at the disc for. I need to stop opening that.
It's Terror of Mechagodzilla.
Do you got like tape around so this never opens again? Godzilla, Red Godzilla, and Mechagodzilla. It looks like they're all making like a Vianney pancake of fire.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And a tornado for added effect, because why the hell not? I mean, you got these three things just destroying things. Tornado's like the least of your worries at that point.
Kind of.
What's that tornado gonna do? I'm gonna give this one like the worst ranking, because I'm not gonna let him get the last laugh. For the first time in North America, the uncut and uncensored original epic, Godzilla Art, 1984, by George Orwell. The Return of Godzilla. Forgot that at the bottom there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of starting to like these ones with the, cheesy lines. Really gives you a feel for the fact that these are cheesy. You know? Yeah. Although he still has these cartoony-ass eyes.
There's glare.
Oh, God. Oh, I just crushed my nuts. Just with my legs. Pan the camera up. I gotta, adjust my pants. Don't stop looking. Stop looking at them.
What?
I like how Godzilla looks in this, though. Genuinely, this whole cover looks kind of badass to me.
It's a badass movie.
Except for those eyes. They're so, cartoony looking.
Yeah, they never really figured out the eyes.
Look at that.
Yeah, they're always goofy or kind of cartoony looking.
Pardon? Swamp Thing, is that you? Not a bootleg, but is this unofficial?
This is official.
Okay. I love how it has a Nickelodeon slime splatter on there. I almost said Godzilla versus Gaiolante. So Swamp Thing fights the swamp itself?
Sure, yeah.
That's what it looks like. I'm down. How many times have they rebuilt Tokyo by now?
Okay, at this point there's been a reboot.
I'm holding all these.
Okay,
I don't care how many reboots or timelines there are. How many times has Tokyo been rebuilt or whatever city has been rebuilt throughout all of these?
Okay, so 3 of those are separate islands.
This one isn't even facing the right way.
3 of those are separate islands, if I remember. 2 of them, I think, involve the entire world.
Yep.
And then 1 of them takes place in space.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Continue.
They destroy space itself. Motherfuckers, we got a double feature here.
Yes.
Godzilla first. Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, and Godzilla and Mothra, the Battle Royale for Earth. It's just Battle for Earth, but Fortnite's relevant. It looks like Ghidorah's vomiting right onto my wife's Mothra's face. I hope we cut that out again, right?
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I don't have to worry about that for the rest of the video.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Everything involving Mothra is going to get cut.
Alright, first of all, it looks like King Ghidorah is looking over Godzilla's, like, destruction.
There's a bit of a glare.
Like, what?
There we go. There we
It
go.
looks like he's, like, looking over the destruction with... First of all, this guy's like, I'm gonna help out, and this guy's the Guardian. Again, the two atomic streams, or whatever you want to call it, and then this guy's not doing it.
They are gravity
I'm
beams.
telling you, sure. It sounds like some Metroid shit right there. And, of course, he's also vomiting on Mothra, which is just terrible. Why would you just barf out gravity onto a flying creature that's just gonna make him go like that?
Isn't there something else that you'd like to, like, put onto Mothra?
I'm not gonna talk about that.
Alright. I'm just wondering.
I don't want you knowing about my fantasies, alright?
I mean, I know about them.
I didn't mean to send you that text that night, alright? Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2... 50th anniversary. Oh, these probably came with a set, didn't they? This was not actually...
It was
I
just a
kicked
set
it.
of... It's fine. It's a set of, like, re-releases.
Alright, so Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2...
It has nothing
Still
to
out
do
of
with the
ideas.
last one.
Is this after the reboot?
Yes.
And was the other one before the reboot?
Yes.
Why did they number it 2 then? Is it supposed to be pronounced II? Just Godzilla II. That's its actual name.
I don't know what to tell you.
Mechagodzilla Gemini. There we go. I don't know why they'd call it that. Oh, the mother of all... Oh, God. Camera battery died out. It was also like 2 a.m. Let me just... Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2.
Mm-hmm.
So... Rodan? That's Rodan, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. He teams up with the Japanese Air Force, who is also like flying way too low to through the fire here. That's hazardous. They would definitely not be part of the military. So maybe these are actually just amateurs who've stolen jets. Maybe Godzilla managed to hijack them, and I'm thinking. Ugh, coffee is killing me. Mechagodzilla is like on a step stool and is getting ready to like hop up on... He's on the ropes right now. He's about to hop up on Godzilla and just body tackle him. So I'm ready for this WWE Rumble. I don't know about you.
We have a much nicer poster up there for that same movie. What do you think about that one?
It's cooler. It doesn't look like cheap Photoshop that I could make. Like, I could probably make my very own variation of that poster, probably.
Do it.
I'm
I
not
want to
going
see
to.
you do...
You want me to
I
make
want to
a
see you
Godzilla
make a
poster?
version of every single one of these.
I'm not gonna make every single one of these. Do you have any idea how much a photo edit makes? I can hardly even make the thumbnails without losing attention nowadays. So now we have another DVD video double feature.
So, you know how you were saying that Mechagodzilla is whenever we run out of ideas?
Yeah, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. I'm going to the one place that has not been corrupted by capitalism. Space! A supernatural, superpowered, intergalactic, epic. See, like, they're, like, in Tokyo, I think, or something, but they're also, like, in Antarctica or something like that. It's her.
Who is that?
It's my wife. It's Mothra. Mothra. It's Mothra.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So now we got Godzilla vs. Destroyer.
Yes.
Destroyer looks like a weird insect. I like it. Little crab man. And Godzilla looks like he's got like Muppet eyes or some shit.
They don't put Destroya's final design on there, which is upsetting.
Oh, they don't? Is it better
Or final
worse?
form. Final form is what I mean.
Is it better or worse?
He looks like Satan.
Oh, purple lightning. And then you got red lightning. So these are like anti-movies or something. You just like... I think either one emits good energy and I had to neutral it out with some bad energy. I mean, I guess that's Space Godzilla with the bad energy.
Sure.
Sure. I'm just going by some shitty color coding. Godzilla, from the creators of Independence Day. Size does matter.
Oh my god!
What?
The entire marketing for this goddamn movie was a dick joke. That was on every billboard. In every poster. The entire marketing for this movie was a dick joke. Let's move on. That's enough.
I can't. Because I'm reading the back now.
Oh god.
It's big, it's loud, it's fun. Its size defies comprehension. Packs non-stop thrills.
That's not even the biggest Godzilla has ever been. It's actually on the small end. Yeah, so that movie was so, like, bad towards Godzilla that, like, Toho bought the rights to that character design and renamed it Zilla, because it took the god out of Godzilla. Alright, let's get going. I want to try and get this done before the battery is dead. It's flashing and I don't know how long that means.
Godzilla 2000. Get ready to crumble.
Yeah! Look at that big dope face in the background.
I'll give that a 7 out of 10 for the face. Godzilla's tail is fucking giant. This guy's tail goes into the water, upshore, and then, like, quite a few blocks into the city, and then just, like, knocks a bunch of buildings out of the way and still curls up into the air.
Yeah.
Taller than a building. So his tail's pretty fucking big. The king of all monsters is back, and bigger than ever when a UFO... I'm done. I'm done. We're done with space, right? We're done with space.
That one they shoot a black hole at Godzilla.
I like that. There's space in it. I gotta say, I don't like how they utilize his rule of thirds on this one, because it's like, alright, that's pretty neat. So that's a good cover right there. You got Godzilla on top, and then you got
Megagyrus.
Megaguards, yeah.
Megagyrus?
And,
one of those two.
So, Godzilla and Megatron share the space, and then there's space under that space in space.
Yeah.
It ruins the, like, evenness of it. Godzilla, Mothra are, and King God... Let me try it again. Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. So, basically... Oh, you know what? This... You said this is your favorite?
Yeah.
This is my least favorite.
Why?
Because they put my queen... they put Mothra down the scale this time. She's not on top anymore.
It's because...
Godzilla, you know, the guy who's in the cover, the name, they put him on top like he's the main fucking dude or something. Why would they do that?
So Godzilla's an antagonist in this. That's why he's the biggest, because it's supposed to represent
Isn't he
fear.
always the antagonist?
No.
Alright. Mothra looks, like, actually kind of cool there.
Oh yeah, Mothra's awesome.
Like...
You're covering up Baragon, though?
Like, fucking Mothra aside.
What do you think about Baragon?
Well, you know, if Mothra didn't exist, I might fuck that monster. I might fuck that monster. Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. The battle of the century! I kinda like it. Pretty neat action shot.
Yeah, that's also my favorite.
This would make a very good comic book cover, too, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty sick. I like that. The tail, like, wraps around it.
It's also my favorite design for Mechagodzilla.
I like it. It's good. Legitimately, I'm gonna give this one a thumbs up. Mechagodzilla, we got ideas again. Terror comes in threes. Godzilla, Tokyo SOS. Save our shit.
Yeah.
And
so this is a direct sequel to Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, and essentially Mothra's pissed that the Japanese government is using the old Godzilla's remains, and she wants them to go back out at sea.
Godzilla, Tokyo SOS. Mothra's fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Mothra, keep it up.
Excuse me.
I hope you didn't get that.
No, I didn't. The camera went out whenever I did that. Yeah.
Oh, is the battery dead?
No, it's fine.
We gotta do it again then.
No,
We're good?
Yeah.
Alright, Godzilla Final Wars, 50th anniversary.
This
Edition
cover does not sell the insanity that is this movie.
This cover doesn't even sell this movie to me.
Do you see the person in the corner?
I do.
Go ahead and get this a little bit closer to the camera. Look at that man. He has superpowers.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's lame. All I know is a guy named X that like is on like a radio show or something.
Yeah.
He's like, X.
Yeah.
He does that even though he's on a radio show. Like, no one sees him.
Yeah.
Why would you do that, you fool? Godzilla's giant. He kind of sticks out in the middle. Ghidorah's on the side here.
Yeah.
That looks cool. Like, this, that looks like that would make a cool cover itself if it was just this. That'd be alright.
Yeah.
It would be alright. And they have Mothra. And I'm not biased here. I'm not trying to be biased here, but Mothra legit looks way too tiny for this cover. Like,
She's
like,
very small.
You could probably like cut that out and like
also,
make it like bigger, and it would look a lot cooler.
Also, Mothra and King Ghidorah don't even show up until like the last 15 minutes.
Of course. But basically, I just don't like how it's laid out, and it doesn't sell it well to me. Godzilla, an epic showdown. I don't like that cover. It's just his spines, and then there are a bunch of paratroopers shooting smoke out of their legs and landing on his spines. That's dumb. What are they gonna do on his spines? What are they gonna do? This is the Godzilla fans have been waiting for. I'm pretty sure they were waiting for any Godzilla at that point.
Pretty much.
Shin Godzilla.
Yup.
He punts people with his shins. He probably could.
Oh god.
Goodness bless you. This is a pretty neat cover. It's kind of like 3D. I don't know if you can like make that
Yeah,
out
if you kind of like get the
very basic contrast, and you know it kind of goes back to the very beginning. So I know what the next movie's gonna be like. We're gonna have a cover inside a cover again. Wait, no, because we already have that. We have both of those. That's a double whammy. It's all in one here. We got a cover inside the cover. I just realized.
Yeah.
That's neat. Just some basic old graffiti. It's nice. He looks cool. He also looks fucking disgusting, but I know that's probably the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's all of them. We got
that's all of them?
We got all the movies here.
We did it.
Got every single one of... What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
That wasn't there a minute ago. It's blank.
It's blank?
This thing is blank.
What is it? Open it up.
Okay. Old Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground. Suddenly Batman burst from his shade and hit Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq, who proceeded to open up a can of Shaq Fu when Aaron Carter came out of the blue, who started beating up Shaquille O'Neal when they both got flattened by the Batmobile. But before they could make it back to the Batcave, Abraham Lincoln popped out of his grave, took an AK-47 out from under his hat and blew Batman away with a rat-a-tat-tat. But he ran out of bullets and he ran away because Optimus Prime came to save the day.
Hey, Will.
What?
So, I don't want to ruin this for you, but I've been able to see the reflection in your sunglasses.
It's Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
It's Diary of a Wimpy Kid 5!
Diary of a Wimpy Kid 5! Fall 2010! It's the movie Diary! Didn't they like completely skip the last straw in the movies?
I think so.
Like they just went straight to Dog Days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop up the King of the Monsters poster, and I want you to give me your thoughts on that.
Wow! Whoa! Oh gosh! It's so cool! Oh, I'm losing my shit! This doesn't even compare! This beautiful cover here! This is so great! What are we gonna do with this? This is so good. This is like art. This thing doesn't deserve to be on the screen with me, because I'm a piece of garbage, but this looks so great! So, I hope you all enjoyed, this pile of shit here. I kind of have fun reviewing these, actually.
It was fun.
I should judge books by the covers more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more fun. Tune in next time when we review the entire Diary of a Wimpy Kid series covers.
Oh no, that means I have to buy them.
wear bootleg anxiety. I will. That's fucking what's your name?
Yeah.
And have a good night. At the very least, have a night. Take it easy.
Subscribe to T-Series.
Oh, yeah. Do it. Please. Fuck you, bye.